Like I thought my purpose was originally soccer. That was the thing I played most of my life. Thought that was what I was created to be. Then life's, and then I find out it's not my purpose. I get into psychology. Really, really like it. Who knows? This may not even actually be my purpose, but it will serve to a future purpose, and it will serve me well when I, develop healthy relationships. I provide influence on other people. Do you know what I mean? So my reasonings and actions for what I'm pursuing can benefit other people too, besides just myself. And I feel like when people chase a purpose, people are very, narrow-minded with it because they think that when they chase their purpose, they're doing it for them. But you become such a better person when you're aiming at something. You also provide benefit to other people. I feel like I've become a much better son, brother, cousin, friend while I've been chasing my purpose. So, what do you guys think about that? Because I know, our podcast right now, we're going at this because we believe it's a purpose in our life. We have reason to believe that. What would you guys say?
I totally agree what you're saying. Is I think the idea of just chasing something, whether that's, starting a business, working on this podcast, wanting to become a doctor, just chasing something, using your potential and being productive with it, I think that's just a huge thing. It's sort of like, it stacks. It's not just benefiting you, other people are benefiting from it. So that's what I see.
What I'm trying to, ask, I like what you said, but in your own life, who do you see benefit from the changes you've made? Because we've all changed. I think we've all grown as people. Again, I think I became a better son. I got to understand, my role in my family a lot more. I feel like I became a better friend, somebody who always expects the best from people in his circle. Those are just some things that I feel like I've improved on while just chasing my purpose. So that's what I was kind of getting at. What do you think you've improved on, Brett? I think from just this podcast, I think you've become very, very driven, somebody who's dependable, reliable, trustworthy, all these things, just as a friend point of view. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I have two people. So my mom really has benefited from me starting this whole podcast, and she really takes into what we say, and it's kind of resparked her. I got a fitness journey now. So no, she's really gotten into that again, trying to stay healthy, getting nice on her diet, and even Ben Gordon, shout out to Ben, but he really takes count of sort of this work. And I told him, since Gibby, you were telling me to do it for the longest time, journaling. I literally told him I journal every night. It's awesome. And he took food for thought pretty much, and was like, hey man, really got me thinking now. All the stuff you're sort of saying, in our podcast and in conversations separately, you're really changing my thoughts. And see, creating different perspectives.
I think I've obviously improved in myself, but like you said, Ryan, I've definitely improved as a son, improved as a friend, improved as cousin. I think it really, mainly my mom, I guess you can say too, because she watches it a lot. Even my grandma, my grandpa passed away when I was a sophomore, so she's really kind of by herself. So I think her hearing me kind of, step up and, say all these positive things, I know it touches her, because it's really good to have somebody in your life to say these things to you, even though it's not really direct. It's still you're still getting the message, is what I'm saying. My grandpa's not around anymore, so she doesn't really hear it as much anymore, but I like to, still keep pushing that positive message towards her to, help her out. But even my mom too. My mom has been through a lot. Some people in my family have been through a lot. So I think it really affects them positively, with the message that, not even just me, I give credit to you guys too. The message that we put out, I think it's really good. And, even my friends, even people that I'm not friends with, I have people come up to me and they're like, yo, your podcast is really good. And I'm like, thank you. Kids on my floor, kids I see at the gym, kids I see at the union. So it's just really good to see that you have an impact on somebody's life. It makes me smile during the day.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please feel free to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you're always notified of when we upload. And also click right here. We just did a video talking about overthinking and ways to conquer overthinking. And again, you can also find the audio version of this podcast. Links will be down below in the description, as well as our social medias. We hope you all have a great day, and until next time.